How's it going, guys? It's Doc. The president of the United States, Donald Trump, and China just reached a brand new trade agreement. And I'm telling you, we are going to see new all-time highs in Bitcoin this week. Plus, altcoins are already starting to rip. So if you want to make a ton of money in this market, stay towards the end of the video. I'm going to tell you how I'm navigating this. But before we get started, welcome back to the channel. My name's Doc. Throughout the day, I'm a resident physician, and at night and super early on Monday mornings, I take you on my crypto and investing journey. We're just going to get right into it. We're not going to waste any time. This is gnarly. Full disclosure, I had a different video planned to post this morning. I scrapped it and I'm refilming this now. This just dropped literally within the last hour or two. The United States is cutting tariffs on Chinese goods from 145% to 30% for 90 days. And then check this out. The flip side, China is lowering tariffs from 125% to 10%. So whatever you think of Trump, good, bad, or indifferent, this is going to blow the markets up in such a good way. The US stock futures right now are up huge. We're up over 3.5% in the pre-market. And that's so underrated. I actually tweeted about this not long ago. Last night before this new deal was announced, I was saying like, hey, the fact that we're up 1.5% is huge. Well, now this new info just got released, this trade deal, and guys, pre-markets are flying. Bitcoin flirted with 106,000 just a couple minutes ago, not long ago. Right now, we're sitting around 104, 105. I'm telling you, it really feels like excitement is back. And you know what? Speaking of excitement, we're doing this on the fly because I wanted to get this info out to you as fast as I could. I'm telling you, Becker said it best here. This is the horniest I've seen Bitcoin and ETH in 5 years. Everyone wants to pull back, but their response is exactly what he says. This is wild. Bitcoin is really setting up for its next big move up, and Bitcoin dominance is down to 62.6%. This is a huge drop, okay? Just a couple days ago, we were flirting with 66%. So this is a huge move down. And to be honest with you, I was under the impression we needed quantitative tightening to stop. The real question is this going to be a durable move down on Bitcoin dominance? And guess what? It kind of feels like it is. Now, we've had these fake outs before where Bitcoin dominance falls. This feels like a big move. And not to mention, we could have rate cuts coming anywhere from June, July, or September. So this is really good for the market. Ethereum is starting to really blow up too, getting close to $2,600, making this really big move up. And I want to show you something that I haven't shown yet on this channel. And this is the ETH dominance, okay? So just like we have a Bitcoin dominance, we also have an Ethereum dominance. So this is how much of the whole market does Ethereum take up, okay? At its peak, it was around 20%. Or put differently, Ethereum back in the day made up roughly 20% of the entire crypto market cap. Well, we put this green box down here because this tanked around 7%. It also tanked around 7% in 2020 before it absolutely went on to rip into the low 20s. So this is nice. We're getting a really good bounce off this level. And if Ethereum goes back to the high teens or low 20s, that means we probably have a $10,000 Ethereum on our hands. And guess what? If we have a $10,000 Ethereum on our hands, all of your alts, rock solid plays like Kaspa, and I'm going to talk about Kaspa here in just a second, your alts are going to fly. Also, if you're getting any value of this, hit the like button, subscribe. It's totally free. It helps me out. And, you know, I'm asking nicely. Okay, so this is really big. If we look at total 3, this is the entire crypto market cap minus Bitcoin and Ethereum getting a nice bounce up here. So we talked about this trade deal that was announced last night, and then new updates came out. This is just honestly blows my mind that China went down from 125% down to 10%. This is going to be great for markets. Speaking of markets, look at the 7-day returns here. Okay, so Bitcoin's up 10% on the day, which is great. Ethereum is up 40% on the week. 40% on the week, which is huge, right? Solana's up 20%. Doge is up 40%. All of these other ones that are up 40%, they're all ETH products, right? Lido stacked ETH. There is a wrapped ETH. Pi network up 160% on the day. And you see it here, or excuse me, on the week, 63% on the day. I'm actually going to do a Pi video later in the week. Caspa absolutely flying. Gosh, this is wild. Almost 13 cents for Caspa. We've been talking about this in all of our videos. It is just a matter of time before we hit new all-time highs for Caspa. I have a Caspa video coming out this week, so keep your eyes on it. I know the Caspa army is here strong. Moving up on huge, it's climbing up the ranks in the crypto top 50. Right now we have a market cap of 3.3. Again, this is just a matter of time before it's a $50 billion market cap, in my opinion. So stay tuned for that. Really like this tweet from Altcoin Daily. He says the move from 110 to 105 is going to be real quick. And you know what? I want to talk about that for a second because people just don't realize how fast these things do happen. So if we look at this chart, this is a chart that I made months ago when I first made my channel. Okay, look at these yellow sideways moves. We chop for a while and then we have these explosive moves up. Chop for a while, explosive moves up. Chop for a while, explosive moves up. Guys, right now, this is a weekly chart, okay? We're going to fly into the 130s, 140s, 150s. If we go back to our Bitcoin chart on the 4-hour, and I'm just going to clean this up a little bit, does this not look like some chop before we get ready to blow up and take our next move up? Absolutely. Just like we chopped here before we took this big move up. So it really does feel like these moves are going to be super quick. And if you think excitement is here now, just wait until Bitcoin's in the 120s and you have your Uber driver asking you, hey, have you heard of Dogecoin? Hey, have you heard of Pepe Coin? Things are going to blow up. Michael Saylor, he announced yesterday that Strategy, formerly known as MicroStrategy, they are buying more Bitcoin. So this is going to be announced later this morning. He's saying connect the dots. They already hold over 500,000 Bitcoin, closing in on 600,000 Bitcoin. And you heard it here first. It's only a matter of time before Michael Saylor and Strategy have 1 million Bitcoin, or roughly 5% of the supply. Caspa, we've talked about, this has been gaining a lot of huge momentum, right? We're 7 days after the crescendo hard fork upgrade, getting 10 blocks per second. Keep an eye. I'm doing a video on this, but it is a great time to be in Caspa. Discord link is going to be down below. We have nothing to sell you, building a rock solid community, talking about great projects. And honestly, guys, if you're going to navigate crypto, you need to do this with some like-minded individuals. I'm also dropping some alpha in here. This is a project that I'm helping out with that is going to be releasing. We're going to be doing a fair launch pre-sale the end of the month, and we're doing this in the most transparent and reputable, respectful way to launch a project. KYC, we're doing a fair launch. Keep your eyes open for that. So we're saying, hey, lots is moving in the market. This is a time that you want to have exposure. And if you are looking to leverage trades this market, my BTCC link is going to be down below. You can get a 10% bonus on first-time deposits. This is a no KYC, no VPN platform. And really what that means is you can just sign up with an email. You don't got to give them any of your personal information. They've been around for over 13 years. This is the platform that I personally use to do all of my leverage trading. They are a partner of the channel, so if you use that link, it helps me out. My website, InvestWithDoc.com, is below. Really appreciate all of the support. We're going to end on 2 things here. First, we're all still so early. We are so early, right? Bitcoin has already flipped Google for total market cap. It's just a matter of time before we flip Nvidia, Apple, and Microsoft. But here's the beautiful thing about this. For Bitcoin to flip gold, it needs to be over $1.1 million per coin. Guys, This is going to happen in our lifetime. Now, whether it's 2030, 2040, it's going to happen. And really, I'm showing you this because we're all early. Yes, Bitcoin's over 100,000. It is just a matter of time before it's over $1 million. So guys, I'm obviously super pumped. It's really early Monday morning. I'm trying to not scream while I'm making this video, trying to contain my excitement because we got people sleeping in the house. Let me know, where do you think, or rather when, tell me when you think Bitcoin is going to hit its new all-time high. I'm obviously super jacked up. I read all the comments. I'm going to go to the gym. Let me know. See you guys on my next video.